Hi, it's Beth from Beth Price Style. Today we're going to talk about stripes and how to best wear your stripes. So George is with me again today. You'll have noticed if you've been out shopping yet this spring that there are lots of stripes on the high street. So we're going to have a look at some of the different ones and I'll give you a few tips on how to wear. So I'll start by just showing you what I've got on. Very bright, loud stripes. And if you're quite a dramatic person, you might like the brightness in this stripe. It's a little sweater vest from Oliver Bonas. I just love it because the knit isn't too thick and bulky. It doesn't add any bulk to my already curvy figure. Now, with a horizontal stripe, this will draw the eye outwards. So if you don't want any more width on the top half, maybe avoid. For me, it's really good because my shoulders are quite narrow and my hips are quite wide. So I like a horizontal stripe at the top. Some of my friends laugh at me because I really hate a Brett on top. I like them on other people, but I never wear one myself. So this is a really nice way that I can do stripes. The brightness of this pink, it sort of fits into the dopamine dressing trend as well. So it does give you happy vibes, doesn't it? And the top to toe in pink, as I've done it today, really helps that column of colour. Now, if I was probably going out for just a Sunday walk or I was in the country, I might feel a bit children's presenter in this full-on top to toe pink look. So I would also wear this with just a normal blue jeans or something a bit more casual. I find that some of my tops are a little bit short and quite long in the rise. So that's from your waist to the bottom of your bottom is your rise, and mine seems to go on forever. So just layering it with this little t-shirt top underneath and letting the t-shirt top hang out just helps to break up that long rise area. What other stripes have I found on my travels? Let's have a peep at some other stripes. So this one, again, a really nice, if this one's just way too loud, you think, no, I'd like to try a stripe, but I want a more subtle look. This one's a mint velvet top, and you can see just sort of block colours would be quite nice if you're rectangular in body shape or inverted triangle. And I like that the stripe on the sleeve is just a different width to what's going on in the body. It keeps it nice and modern. So that's a mint velvet one. Also in mint velvet, I found this shirt, and as much as I adore this shirt, it's really not going to work on me. I'm not sure if you can see the stripe in that. It's got very fine stripes going down, and then it's got this lovely cerise stripe, or sort of like a rose colour stripe down the edge. But the fabric in this one, if you've got big curves, I've got quite a curvy vest and quite curvy hips, it's quite a stiff fabric. So this again will work better on a straighter body shape. A trend carrying on from last season are these lovely balloon sleeves. So lovely detail there, but again would sort of chunk me out on my waist. That is my smallest part. So be careful if you are going to wear stiff balloon sleeves like this, that it does work with you and you're a straighter, neater shape. The next top is from Mango, a lilac and a sort of soft white creamy kind of colour. So again, if you're quite fair in colouring, this will work nicely. And unlike the last top, the stripes are horizontal again. They're a nice medium width. So would work if you're a bit taller or if you're a bit more petite. And I like the sort of, it's got a nice little scallop collar there, which is quite pretty as well. Now they're all quite subtle and tops. So let's have a look what we'll be doing on the bottom half. Very often, stripes are very good on straight bodies, but when we've got curves, we need the stripes not to be, in magazines it always says vertical stripes will give you more height, but if you try to put vertical stripes on my curvy hips, they don't hang straight at all, and they just make me look bigger than I am. So something like this is a little skirt from Mango. Something like this works really well. Again, there's no stiffness in this fabric. It's really nice and soft and drapey, and it'll work with my curve, and you can see that the stripes go off in all sorts of different directions, so you can see that they're not meant to hang straight. Colour-wise, it's a little bit harsh, this black and cream for me. There's lots of contrast, and I don't have a lot of contrast in my own colouring. So this skirt will work beautifully on my shape. I might still wear it, and I might team it with a red or a pink at the top, or I might just vamp up the makeup a bit and maybe pop on a red lipstick and wear it with a black top anyway. But for colouring, this top will work a lot better on Georgia. So Georgia's with me again today, and you can see a little bit overpowering on me, but if we were to drape this, you know, pop it onto Georgia on her bottom half, that works perfectly because she's got lots of contrast in her own colouring. So if you have got dark hair, light skin, or even dark hair and dark skin, this will look amazing. Similarly, a little top here, again horizontal stripes. That's a Mango one. My son when he was little always used to call tops like this a boogler top, because he thought the black and white was just always how they portrayed booglers in stories. But it's a very on-trend look, great for spring, summer, a great little top for transitional dressing when you're not really sure, is it going to be hot or is it going to be warm today? It's a really nice weight, and again, just overpowers me, but looks fantastic on Georgia's colouring. Now the next top we've got is, I don't know if you can see the orange there, but it's an orange and white one. They're doing it in next, they're also doing this one in black and white, and they also do it in a blue and white. So there's a good colour choice. If you're cooler skin toned, go for the blue and white. If you're warmer, go for the orange and white. And if you just like things a bit more monochrome, go for the black and white. Now, this one doesn't have much hanger appeal, I must say. But on a body, I saw this on a lady on Sunday, and it was absolutely gorgeous. She was more of a full hourglass shape, and it showed where she came out and where she went in. And then I know she's a little bit conscious of her tummy, but it just skimmed the tummy area, and with these narrow stripes on the sleeve, it really drew attention to her narrow, gorgeous, slim arms. And then she teamed with a nice jangly necklace, which really broke it up, and it was very flattering. So try this one if you're conscious of tummy and you want to draw the attention more to the arms. And again, a nice chunky necklace on there really looks good. But colouring wise, Georgia not conscious of tummy because she's really slim and getting married soon. Okay, do we have, yes, we have some more stripes to show you on the screen. So LK Bennett, love this little one. It's almost got that millennium vibe there. It looks like a sort of cropped top, then with a stripy skirt and the horizontal stripes all the way down. Then we've got the Massimo Dutti. Detail at the back is a big trend this season, and you can see with that top you have got beautiful detail at the back. Then the LK Bennett, I love this top. Who would that not work on? It is gorgeous, and chevrons is another lovely way to wear a stripe in a really flattering way. So if you do feel like, I don't want to add any more width, I just want to bring the eye inwards and slim myself down, that top or similar chevrons maybe in a cheaper version. I know with LK Bennett it's a bit of a splurge, but they'll have something similar in wherever you might like to shop. Chevrons are a really flattering sort of stripe. Anthropology, oh gosh, isn't that just beautiful? Really lovely stripes. Again, you could wear that if you were curvier or straighter. That crossover shape will work really well on most people. Lots of summery stripes, lots of colour going on. So from the mint velvet one there with a bit of red and a bit of pink, the Pure collection sort of gives you a nice vibe where it's got some lighter, some brighter colours in, suitable for many, many sort of colouring types. White stuff, that's a little bit quirky. It's got different things going on the arms as to the body. And then those rainbow stripes that are still continuing in Oasis. They've had similar for a few seasons. But I can imagine just popping that on for the beach in the summer. And that would be quite nice, wouldn't it? Whatever sort of colour bikini you had on or swimming costume underneath. So some lovely different versions there. Oliver Bonas has quite a lot of lemon. So they've got some lemon stripes. And lemon is such a sunny, summery colour. So really, yeah, sometimes I think in Britain we need the colour. When the skies are grey, I'm pleased to see that there is some sunshiny lemon and other yellows around this season. As well as stripes, there are other geometrics, and geometric patterns are very good again on straight body lines. Forget this trend if you've got big curves and you're not fond of your curves. Really, with geometrics, it's sort of shapes that tessellate, and they always want to kind of fall in a straight line. So if you've got a nice straight body line and not much differentiation between waist and hips, these geometrics will hang nicely on you. But avoid them if you have got a very curvy body. If you're a neat hourglass and you've got quite neat curves, like the Phase 8 model there, you will get away with something like that. I brought one geometric dress to show you. This one is a bit of a new make to me, Rowan Zoe. So they're at John Lewis. Again, very black and white. So for me, this would just be a leave it there. Don't even try it on. My curves are too big. The black and white, I might get the sort of compliment, I like your dress, Beth, but nobody would see me. It would be much nicer on Georgia's neat figure, and the black and white would really work with her colouring that's got lots of contrast in it. So a nice one if you're deep or if you are bright colouring, and again, if you've got a straightish body line or a neat hourglass body line, that one could be one to go for. So I hope that helps you to understand stripes a little bit more and what you can wear for your colouring type and your body line. Join me next time when we'll be talking about more patterns, different patterns, and how you can wear those too. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell to be notified when I post. And lastly, be sure to follow me on my Instagram, where I post behind the scenes. I've got more tips for you, and I show you how to find your style, regain your confidence, and live life to the full.